Hey, thanks for checking out Random Reviews. Today I'm going to be showing you ecobee's brand new thermostat, the ecobee Smart Thermostat with voice control. This is a big minor upgrade from the ecobee5. It's very similar in a lot of the aspects and the look of it, but it does have better voice control, a stronger speaker, glass front with a more intense processor inside, so the movements are a lot quicker as you're going through the screens. And it comes with the brand new redesigned smart sensor that has a 5-year battery life. The sensor is awesome. Here, I'll show you the old one compared to this one, just so you can get an idea of the size. So these are the existing sensors that come with the ecobee 3 and 4. See, it's pretty thin. I mount all of mine with the command strip Velcro, so that way I just shove them on the wall and put them wherever I want. And if I need to move them, it's quick and easy. With the new design, it does have a magnetic base that it sits on. The base is actually really nice. I'll show you this in a little bit. I do have one up in my room right now that I was able to attach the command strip to, and that's just stuck right on my wall. So yeah, it's the brand new sensor, brand new thermostat. You're gonna see the unboxing here in just a little bit, and then we'll go and install it on the wall. Right. So this is ecobee's brand new smart thermostat. It is still wrapped and sealed in the packaging. Comes with a brand new sensor, better sounding speaker, glass front, clear high resolution screen, a much faster processor. So let's check out the box and see what's inside. All right, this plastic off. I always feel like unwrapping products for the first time is so satisfying. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. All right. Really nice feature about just the packaging alone is the holographic finish around some of the elements on here. So the smart thermostat, let me see if I can get it to shine a little bit. Let me move it back. And it's kind of hard to see on this camera, but oh, there we go. You see the little rainbow effect? It looks really slick. The packaging feels great in your hand. Alright, another little touch, the foil logo right there. And then the box just opens up, just like so. Alright, so in here we have our thermostat, the brand new sensor. Cool thing about the sensor, just FYI, it does feel a little bit thicker than the original sensors. However, the battery inside this thing is massive, and it provides a 5-year battery life, which is awesome. And then you can see the thermostat itself. It's very similar to the previous look and feel of the ecobee5. Big difference is that the screen itself, or the covering on itself, is glass. So it just gives you this really nice seamless look to it. And we have our sensor right there. Little microphone sensors here and here for the Alexa portion. On the back, we have our speaker. The back of it looks almost identical. I'll pop out the ecobee5 later and do a comparison of the two. But this is the brand new smart thermostat. Look. Inside we have our package. Gives you some overview of what the thermostat does. Get to know your smarts, or the smarts. Need help. Comes with some installation instructions, as well as your wall plates. I know for me, the previous owners of my home had so many different thermostats up there that there's just a massive hole. So I need to use this, even though I don't completely like having it up there. This just helps hide all the imperfections behind the wall. So it is nice to have, even though I'd rather not use it. Inside this is also our PEK, it's the power extender kit. This guy is used in case your handling unit does not have a common wire. So if you don't have that blue common wire, you're gonna have to use this. There's a magnetic back to it, so it just sticks right onto your unit. And it's so easy. You just plug the red, green, yellow, and white wires in there. If you need to take them out, you push the button, pull them out, and then you're all set. And then these go, see we have our blue common wire right there now. These go into your furnace where the existing wires will attach to. My recommendation is always take a picture of your setup first, so that way when you go to reinstall this stuff, it's easy to see what goes where. This is our little wall plate where the wires go into. I love that they have a little handy level. Just makes it easy to rotate. Some installation screws. This is a little plastic bracket that mounts to your sensor in case you want to mount it on the wall. And we also have the brand new base. I love this little base. Watch this. Hear it? It's a magnet. It just clips right in there, sits down. Super nice. All right, so these are all the contents that come inside ecobee's new smart thermostat. I am going to get it ready to install, and I'll show you guys how easy it is to install and put up on your wall. All right, so now we're here ready for the installation portion of this. Make sure before you do anything, if you already have an existing ecobee thermostat, to go on and unregister it from your account. Once it's disconnected, I know in the past it's difficult to remove it. Now I think online, if you go to ecobee.com, it's a little bit easier to find your specific thermostat and unregister it from your account. Another thing I also do before I take any of these off is I unpair all the sensors, and then I go through and I take a picture, a screenshot of the schedule that I've created as well as any other settings. So that way when I go and set up the new one, I can put everything back to the way I had it. All right, so before I mentioned the wall plate and how I rather not have these, but sometimes you need them. Notice that it's a little shifty here. That's because of all the holes back there. So I'm gonna carefully try to take this one off and put the new one on. My biggest hope right now is that the existing, what is this called? This is called the trim plate. I think this is the wall mount. I don't know. Whatever this thing is. I'm hoping that it's the exact same size and fit as the old one, because that makes it a lot easier for me because I can just put the new one on. And it looks, to be honest with you, it looks 100% identical. I know that I've spoken to support in the past, and they always recommend putting the new one on there. So let's just see. Yeah, it fits. So the existing bracket here fits perfectly to the ecobee5. And I'm assuming that all the controls are the same, or the power and load. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pop the new one on and keep my fingers crossed that it powers up. All right, we have our green light. I'm covering up the holes on the wall again. It's starting up. It's a good sign. And now let's do our thing. Sometimes it takes a little while to start up. So there we go. Hi there. We will guide you through the setup process. Let's get started. Okay. So now it's saying that we detected a wire not connected to the RC terminal. Or is connected to the RC terminal, but not the RH terminal. Is this correct? I don't know. Oh, yes, that is correct. I remember that. Okay. Yes, only the RC is connected. And then you double check to make sure that all your wiring configuration is correct. That's where taking a picture of it beforehand comes into play. Because if you have to go back here and try to remember what you were doing, you don't want to have to keep popping it off and putting it back on. So take a picture of how everything is connected before you go and put it back on, so that way you can be sure of what your connections are and how you have it set up. All right, I do not have a humidifier, a dehumidifier, or a ventilator. I want it in Fahrenheit. I do have a furnace. I don't have a boiler. The control for the fan, I want to be controlled by the thermostat. And then this is my downstairs unit, so I'm just going to call it downstairs. All right. All right. And then you finish the rest of the setup process through your phone. It's a really quick and easy setup. You just open the app, it finds the thermostat, and then you hit the registration. It sends the registration through, and then once you're done with all of that, you'll have to go to the Alexa app, I believe, to set up the voice control. Again, that portion is easy. Really fun side note with the voice control. The new smart thermostat allows you to make incoming and outgoing calls through Alexa. I can't say her name too loud because she's everywhere in this house and I don't want to activate her. But you can say call home, call grandma, call, whoever you'd like. Another great thing is that it has Spotify Connect. So you can actually use your phone app to find a song on Spotify and beam it directly to this guy, which is so cool. It does not do whole home music yet, which I'm assuming it's going to. When you're in the Alexa app, you see it as an option. It just says firmware update is required. So hopefully that's something that's coming down the line. I have a unit upstairs that I've been using, and I love it. I've been using it for a while now. What else? What else is good to know? Let's see here. We have our music. You can do announcements through it. It does not work with the Switch Pluses yet. Hopefully the sensors built into the Switch Plus will be something that you'll be able to pair with these soon. It's been promised for a while, but just hasn't happened. So, I'm not really holding my breath on that. If it happens, it happens. If not, it doesn't happen. There was one other thing that I wanted to mention that I completely forgot about. And if I remember it, I'll leave it below in the description of this. I'll also leave links to the ecobee's website to where you can look this up yourself, as well as Amazon, to where you can buy it. You can buy it off Amazon or ecobee, I believe. If you have any questions, just leave them below in the comment. I'd be happy to answer. And if there's anything you want to see in the future, leave that below down in the comments again. All right. Well, that about sums up this random review video of the ecobee Smart Thermostat. Ta-da! I'm going to get this all set up through my phone and running so that way I can get some AC pumped through the house. All right. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.